Hey, everybody.
Well, hello.
Today's Monday, July 28th. Is it the 28th?
Yeah. You had a question mark that one.
2025. That's almost August.
Yeah.
It's hot in here, too, today.
I got a birthday in 2 weeks.
You do?
Yeah.
37?
Oh, 36.
36?
Yeah.
Wow, you had a hard life.
What the hell does that mean? Are you saying I've been ridden road hard?
Put away hard wet. And put away wet. Well, today we're going to get into episode 4 of Dexter Resurrection, which was on a couple nights ago.
This so far has been the longest episode. It was 67 minutes.
I'm going to go ahead and say the longest episode, but the best episode so far this season.
Well, because we get your Murderer's Row.
You get Murderer's Row in there.
But you know what? The only thing I'll counter that with is it's not like we had any terrible episodes up till now. This is just, it was
I'm
all
not
been
saying that
build
at
up.
all.
Yeah. But, sometimes that is the case. Sometimes
True.
you have suck episodes, and then the best is the best because it's the best. This has been like a build-up.
No, you're right.
The best of the best.
Of the best.
It's kind of like a recency bias. I mean, it's the newest, and it's the best. Yeah.
There's that.
If they keep on...
Yeah.
So far, this has been a great show.
It has been fantastic this year so far.
Peter Dinklage was great.
Yeah,
he's so good.
He was really good in that role.
Yep.
So where do we start out in this one?
We start with him getting ready to go to the.
Oh, he has the hood on.
Yeah,
and
he's testing it out.
He was testing so he could not see his reflection or his
not
image.
be seen by like media and cameras and what have you.
Yeah. And then Uma Thurman picks him up to go to Murderer's Row dinner.
Yeah, and he tries to get in the back seat, and she's like, "Not in your life."
Nope.
Nice
try. Shows him a gun. Get in the front. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Now to get in, he needed a thumbprint, which he got. He took the thumb off the person who was originally invited to this dinner party.
But that was a little MacGyver-y.
But he didn't use the thumb itself. He made
a print and put it on his finger.
It's kind of ironic though. You guys must have seen Batman and Robin back in the day, right?
Long time ago, yeah.
Do you remember in that movie, Batman and Robin put on the fake lips to kiss?
Uma Thurman? When Uma Thurman was kissing.
So instead now, he had the fake thumb when he was hanging out with Uma Thurman.
So pretty soon Uma's going to have a full fake body at some point if we keep this trend going. It's only been 25 years.
Or that's just people just think that's her fetish. They're like, oh.
Like fake pieces?
Yeah, I guess. She kissed
thing.
Robin after.
That's true. That is true. But she was trying to kill him, in all fairness.
That's true.
So. Aren't all women?
Yeah, well, slowly but surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
That's a different movie.
Airplane.
But yeah, so he makes a print of the dead man's thumb and puts it on his thumb.
Which he saved. What did he save his whole hand before it burned up in the earlier episode?
Yeah,
he grabbed it out. And
how did he know which bag it was in? That was impressive.
Yeah. Well, he opened it and then he looked.
He didn't have a lot of choices either
bag
because they were flaming.
Yeah, well, maybe the bag's burned enough so we could see what was inside of it, maybe.
That's possible.
And he probably could have used either thumb.
That's true, too. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered either way. But if you put both hands in one bag,
that would have been a
problem. Look, Ma, no hands.
Yeah, that would have been bad. But it worked.
Yeah.
And he got into the dinner party, and as soon as he gets up the elevator...
Now, let me ask you guys this. How do you think that Peter Dinklage or Uma Thurman got his print to be able to register it for the elevator?
He must have had something in his apartment, I would imagine.
Okay.
Touching his keyboard.
Well, because they didn't even know, they don't have the right guy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I know.
So...
And she said that it took them, 3 weeks to find information on this individual?
Right, which is what made me think even more about why and how did they get his print?
Well, and then Dexter goes, took me 3 days.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
Well, it's true.
And that was kind of funny. Well, then they get up the elevator, and there's Peter Dinklage. What's his character's name?
Prater?
Leon
Prater.
Yeah. And he's venture capitalist. He's, philanthropist. He's the typical
super rich
and a lover of serial killers.
And apparently so.
He said he was like a lover of everything, but he was like, if I'm really gonna like it, I gotta like it
all the way. He's all in on everything he does. Basically, is what he's saying.
He does get excited. He's like, ooh.
So after he meets him, that was a funny scene when he did that. When he covers his face because he's giggling.
Yeah.
So you get a. They kind of slowly introduce you to all the different serial killers, and there's only one actor I didn't recognize. Maybe you guys did. So we got Kristen Ritter was Lady Vengeance.
Right.
We got Lowell was, or Neil Patrick Harris was Lowell, the tattoo guy.
That was it was so out of his norm character.
That was great.
He did a good job.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
I like the hairstyle on him too.
It was pretty funny. He was an arrogant asshole. That's why I related to him a little
David Dastmalchian, we really got like nothing from
him.
Mm-hmm.
He was real, like he didn't want to talk, he didn't want to shake hands. Like when he walked out, each person had a different way of like saying bye to Peter Dinklage, and he was just kind of like, and he walks out. So him, we got nothing on. But Ponytail guy.
That's the guy from Modern Family.
Street. Yeah, that's
What?
Modern Family.
Ever see Modern Family, the TV show?
Oh, okay, that's why.
He's super gay in that show.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So he's
one of the
married
gay
to the guy
dads.
with the red hair.
Red hair,
Yeah.
yes. And they have the
I've
adopted
never
Asian
watched
daughter.
it, but I've seen clips here and there.
Yeah, he's really good. He's a good actor.
Okay.
So his intro was
and
kind of funny when he comes in
basically
FaceTiming
played-
his family.
So
He was pretty much playing the
played
same
Modern
kind
Family.
of
Yeah,
a person,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, and then was there anybody else? Did we miss anybody? I think that was everybody.
No,
That was
the
everybody at
that
the
was-
dinner.
That was then minus the one that was taking care of an earlier.
and they
episode.
mentioned that his name was like the Canton something, like he's from Canton, New York.
Oh well, that
Oh, I
makes
didn't
sense.
even pay attention. Yeah,
Yeah, they called him something.
It's pretty boring in New York, so we got a lot
Yeah.
of time to do stuff.
especially in the winter.
Ooh, I just thought of something. Okay, rewind a second though. So when Dexter first gets in, right after the elevator,
Yep. And he introduces him and takes him to the wine room.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say he takes him to like the museum.
Well, the wine
That
room
was,
is
and
first.
his how does he have the,
I don't
the
know. Let's
blood?
go. After he goes in the wine room,
Yeah.
he pulls out a bottle, and there's a button that he pushes, and a secret door opens up, and it leads him into a museum, which is basically
Of, like,
a
all big
museum
serial killer
of
stuff.
serial killer memorabilia.
Yeah, but
And of course, there's some of Dexter, the people
Well,
Dexter's
John Wayne
killed.
Gacy's the first thing he sees.
yeah,
The clown
That
suit.
clown outfit.
Yeah.
And then what was it? Something? Oh, the refrigerator from
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey
Dahmer.
Dahmer. And it was covered in blood on
blood
the
on the
inside.
bottom.
Yeah, that
Like
was
he never
pretty
had
cool.
it
And then they had the
cleaned.
lamp. Who's the one that did the
Ed
furniture
Gein.
and skin? Ed Gein, yes.
Yep.
So they had a lamp with
Oh,
human
yeah.
skin on it. And as they're looking through it, he's
that was
showing...
a good one because that one, like the other two guys, they like zoomed in and told you who they were. They didn't tell you Ed Gein.
No, they
You
didn't
just
say
had to
anything
know
about that.
one.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't realize it until
That would be
you
a fun
said it.
video, seeing someone just go through each piece and see which one's from a real killer and which one they made up for the show.
Yeah.
Well, eventually, like Art was saying, they have the
The
tray
gurney.
of...
His
What are
blood.
those things called? Those little... The slides.
Oh, the blood slides.
The blood slide. What are they? Isn't there a name for those things, though?
Well, that's just
These are
what
for
he called them.
microscopes.
Slides.
Yeah.
Is it slides?
Yeah.
All right, well, the slides of all his droplets of blood from all the
Yeah,
previous
and
seasons.
he was having his own little boner. He was like,
Yeah.
Well, I was
"Whoa."
going to say, I love
Running
that
his
he
fingers
couldn't even
over it.
keep his hands off it.
Yeah.
Right away, he
Please no
wanted to
touching.
touch it. Yeah.
And Peter Dinklage, like, don't touch that.
Yeah, sorry. He's
And that was his
apologized.
shit. He doesn't even know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless there's a lot of theory going around that he does know that he's actually the Bay Harbor butcher.
So, but like, why would he let it like go?
But
like
they
that?
didn't invite
To see what
him.
happens. I know they didn't. But I don't know. I will see how that plays out. But
And it doesn't seem like Lady Vengeance knows.
no, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
I think
Does yet.
there's some foreshadowing
We'll
there.
get to her. But
So-
yeah, what else? He had the gurney that he killed Biney on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there anything else? I thought
The
there was
John
like,
Lithgow. What was his
Oh,
character?
Trinity.
Trinity Killer. He had a little display for him.
yeah.
That was, and it was really. It's going to be. I don't know if they're going to get into it, but how does he acquire all?
Which
these
one
items?
was the one? Was it Trinity that he said had never been caught? Or
No,
who was
he-
the one that he says?
No, he says to Trin. He says to him, "Did you know that Trinity didn't really kill in threes?" And then at the same
Oh, yeah,
time in
in
his head he
fours,
says
yes.
in fours.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right, right.
that's right.
Yeah.
So he knows a lot of.
But there was
Yeah.
somebody too that he said had
Oh,
never been caught, and he goes, "Well,
the New York City Ripper," and
Oh,
I wonder if that's David Dastmalchian. That was my little theory because they said nothing about him.
Which one is that?
He was the dude from the Suicide Squad. He was Polka Dot Man. The one that
yeah.
But it's funny that
because they said nothing about him.
the names that the newspapers have given them
Yeah.
are not their chosen nicknames or anything.
No, and that's why he said the thing
But
about.
it seems like they wouldn't want him to be, even though he is paying them well.
That's why they're there, yeah, for the
But
money, basically.
it doesn't seem like you'd want those nicknames that you didn't like. You know what I mean?
No,
but he didn't give them.
but
The press
again-
gives them to him.
But that's what I'm saying. But he calls them all by the press's
Well,
nicknames.
you got to eventually just like, all right, that's me.
that and plus, like if he's handing you $100,000 in a
yeah,
briefcase,
that's what I'm saying. He is paying them
you
well.
deal with it.
Yeah, you can call me Susan if you want to.
Yeah, right.
That's fine. That's a lot of money. But yeah, they have their little dinner party, and there was a funny part in that where he's handing out what was that lamb chops or
Oh
something?
yeah.
Oh,
And
Dexter
Dexter goes to reach for one. He goes, "Hold on, here's yours." And he lifts up the tray, and it's all vegan
vegan.
because the guy's apparently a vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dexter's like, "Oh God,
And then it happens again later when he like hangs out with Lady Vengeance. She's like, "Oh, here's the vegan one. It's like all crusty.
That was
and
delicious looking donuts, and she gives him some kale donuts,
and it's all green.
I mean, it was like it looked like a kale croissant kind of.
Yeah. So they look like they just threw kale on top of it.
He's just like, as soon as he gets out, he goes to get a chili dog, and I really was hoping you're gonna see somebody over his shoulder like Uma Thurman,
like see him eat the chili dog.
Yeah.
He goes, give me one. I'll give me two of those. As a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Double fisting some chili dogs on the way out.
He got through it for now.
He did. Well, then he sets up a meetup with Lady Vengeance
and Lowell
on the same day. Well, Lowell, he after Lowell gives a presentation at Murderer's Row dinner. He knows that he's going to kill him because he has all the proof that he needs to put him on his list.
Well, he's got his father talking to him constantly as his like conscience.
But that's his code. The guy fits his code. He's got the proof that he fits his code. It
sounded kind of like he knew even going into it before he met them, and then he started to have misgivings because it's like, oh my god, these are my people. This is my tribe.
Right.
And I wouldn't be shocked if. And he already kind of sounded like he was just gonna like give Lady V a pass.
Well, she kind of has a code too.
Yeah, and her code is close enough to his that he's like, you're fine, and he might think she's fine.
This is getting a little ahead, but in the preview for next week,
I didn't see it. I'm gonna watch them.
It looks like he's gonna take her into his confidence. Like maybe they're gonna work together.
Maybe.
Wish I would have seen that.
Yeah. I avoid those.
Spoiler alert.
I like to just kind of go into them cold.
We're talking about episode 4.
Yeah. So
not 5.
Well, if the people that saw 4 saw the preview of next,
you're probably the only one that saw it.
I didn't see it either.
Why don't you watch to the end?
No,
they do They talk to people about the episode
I don't want to hear
too.
anybody talking about it till I talk about it.
But I mean, they talk to Peter Dinklage about working on the episode. It's not about the episode.
Talk to the hand because the face don't want to hear it.
Boom. Thank you, Nabil.
No.
Boom.
This is awfully early for you guys to be hammering me about this.
Well, let's change course to something steamier though.
Okay.
So they go for their run, Lady V and Dexter, and she invites him back to the place. But kale croissant aside, she leaves that door wide open and she looks over her shoulder. She gives him the full blown "come on into the shower with me," and he's like, "You know what? I gotta go."
But even back at the park, she said, "Come back to the apartment with me because I like a reward after my run." She
told him she had desserts though. She said that,
but it was still leading.
Yeah,
I thought it was a euphemism.
Right?
She said desserts.
Didn't you think so?
The same moment she said it, she did the
reward.
She was doing the thing where she was stretching her leg on the bench so you could see her whole body. I'm just like, this is runway lines at the airport after runway lines at the airport, and he's just like
open door. Well, I think
at her apartment, his father jumps in. He's like, "Hey, you're gonna have sex with a serial killer now?"
Well, I think he knows that she's doing that to him. It's not like he's oblivious to it, but there's a reason he didn't.
Well, right, and she'll probably hammer him in the next episode and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry if I got my wires crossed." And he's like, "No, you did, and I just really had to go. You want to hang out again?"
Right.
If anything, if what you said is happening, maybe that's when
I don't know.
Gives her a little bit to let her know, "Hey, I'm trusting you."
But it did look like they were already. She gave him a lot of her history yesterday.
Yeah.
And basically, she kills men that try to sexually assault women and rape women because of her stepfather and her sister. Because that's what happened with her.
I think I'm not trying to be like the actually guy. I think they for sure have sexually assaulted. There's no try.
Oh, so one that actually finished the deed.
Right. So because she said the first one was one that touched her sister.
Right. So that was her stepfather, her mother's husband,
boyfriend,
and the
because she got out in time and her sister didn't.
I'm sure all the other ones she killed, she got into situations with because she researched and said, "Oh shit, this guy touched somebody, gonna get him."
And immediately when they get to her apartment, she shows him her trophy box.
Yeah, she had eight things in there.
So actually, then that even falls in line with Harrison's murder. Because that guy was trying to sexually assault the girl, so that's still going to be supported by her too. If it comes into that, I don't know if it will.
So
it could.
I didn't think of that till just now.
It's a good thing you brought him up because we've kind of sidelined him this whole
so far
chat.
we have, yeah.
And it's I'm not saying his part of it is not interesting, but obviously the show's called Dexter, so you gravitate a little bit more towards his story.
Right.
Harrison is kind of trying to get back to normal. He thinks he's kind of dodged the police. And who comes a calling but Batista.
Rolls through.
And it seems pretty clear at this point, if I had any doubts before now, but Batista knows. Batista knows, or he's resigned himself to be like, this is what I believe.
Right. Well, and he sees that Harrison doesn't know his father's alive.
Yes.
Because Harrison says he's dead. And he doesn't tell him the truth.
Things. Either he thinks Harrison is lying to him about that, or he thinks Harrison doesn't know.
He wanted to use the fact that Harrison because he says, you can tell me now because it can't hurt your father anymore. He's dead.
Tries to trick him into
so you can give up what he did if you know.
I just don't know if it's like a double bluff or something. I'm with you.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. But that could change. Things change on this show.
So Batista though is pretty like deep in it. Although I just love how like you can just be a retired cop and walk around with a badge and just get all kinds of...
Well, he's actually, right now, he's technically impersonating an officer. So he's actually breaking the law, doing what he's doing, showing his badge.
He didn't tell her he was retired? Nope. I wasn't sure about that.
No, he said he was a detective or a captain from
both
Miami.
Times he said, I'm from Miami Metro.
Yeah, and he shows his badge. And that's impersonating an officer because he is
retired. The same with the Harrison's friend that with the truck.
Yeah.
And then she accidentally lets it spill that there was another murder that fits the code in the hotel that day.
He could probably get away with the conversation with the police because they could look into it and he could just be like, well, I am from Miami Metro. I didn't say I'm still active.
Right, but if he's got a badge and it doesn't say retired on it, then...
Didn't Harrison's girlfriend reveal that?
Harrison's girlfriend did,
Kind of girlfriend.
Yeah, she foot and mouthed that one. She was like, oh, let me come help and like...
Because she felt bad and exactly.
I'm going to overshare.
Now, he got the... Did he get the watch back before that?
He did.
Because that was dry. You see that part where the clock...
Tick.
You know what that's from, I think? Telltale Heart.
Yeah, kind of,
Remember that with the beating heart that was under the floorboards? The guy kept hearing it and drove him crazy.
Well, sure. And then, so by the end of the episode, Harrison's standing outside of the police station. It seems like he's like riddled with guilt, like he's going to turn himself in. And then, bam, Daddy shows up. Or... It's his own dark passenger. We don't know.
I think it's his father.
I think Dexter actually.
I think so too. But the person I watched it with said like it could be
But the thing is for Harrison,
especially because Harrison thinks he's dead now, so it would fit in line with how Dexter's dad, who's dead,
that's
is his. True. But either way,
it's like switching roles. Yeah, he's listening to his father now.
But Harrison could just turn the watch over to the detective because the guy just gave it to me to get fixed for him.
Or just throw it out.
I forgot all about it.
Realistically,
they called me up, but just give it to her. Here, because this guy had me fix this for him, and it's repaired. I don't know if you can use it, but
I mean, he could.
It's not incriminating in any way.
I don't necessarily think that that's going to solve his guilt. Like if he's feeling guilty,
that's different, right? Yeah, but I mean, just the existence of the watch, he seemed like he felt it was incriminating, and it's not.
I don't know if he felt it was incriminating.
I don't think it was incriminating.
It's just the guilt.
I think it was just the guilt trip that was going on. And that's exactly what they did. Edgar Allan Poe did that, Telltale Heart.
Yeah.
We had to read that in junior high school.
Nice.
And as soon as that came up, I'm like, that's exactly what happened in Telltale Heart.
Click.
It's fun that I knew that, Flashback to Staley Junior High.
Whoa, Staley.
Yeah. It was good. But before that was the end of the episode.
Yeah.
He goes after the tattoo. What's the tattoo?
The tattoo guy.
The tattoo guy. Is that his... I forgot his name.
Tattoo. It says
tattoo collector or something like that.
Yeah, tattoo collector.
Yeah, and that was that
Neil Patrick
Harris.
Yeah, he played it so well, and
he didn't have his gear with him because when he met him after his little meetup with the chick
Lady
there.
V, yeah.
Then he didn't have any of his gear with him because he thought he had more time. But then when he meets him, he's like, But it was funny cut this short
because Lowell said it's going to take 2 hours for her to get the tattoo.
Right.
And when he looks it up, it's 117 minutes for him to get home. And
traveling to New York City is not easy.
Yeah, he's like, New York sucks.
Anywhere else, that'd be like 20 minutes, but not in the city.
No.
So he has to improvise when he goes after him because he doesn't have a syringe. And the tattoo collector uses... he's an anesthesiologist in life. So what's that gas called?
Anesthetic.
Is it anesthetic?
Yeah.
Is that the actual
it's like
gas?
Like
I don't know what gas it is, but yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to know what gas it is. I want to make this official.
Well, they use more than one.
Which ones they use?
Anesthesia.
But yeah, so he has to improvise and use his gear to knock him out. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. He grabs him and just puts the mask over his face.
Okay, nitrous,
that's the most common used one.
Nice.
So yeah, he knocks him out, sets it all up in the tattoo shop, which is kind of funny, and reveals who he is to him and does the deed.
Yeah.
And he actually went back to his old ways.
He was in the tattoo shop?
Oh. Yeah. And then he actually does this old thing where he slices his cheek.
And for the first time again, yes.
Yeah. Breaks some type of thing that was hanging on the wall, makes a little slide, and puts the blood in the slide.
Out of the pieces of glass.
And he was actually making fun of him for it. He goes, "That's what you do," or something like that. I remember the exact
trophy.
But because he thinks he's...
because he thinks he's the
dark passenger.
Until he tells me. I wasn't honest about that.
And then he seemed like he knew who he was. I mean, he seemed pretty, like, when he said...
I'm the Bay Harbor Butcher.
He got really nervous right before
and then he's like, "Oh, crap."
Yeah.
He just stabs him in the chest.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
And watches his eyes go dark.
Yeah, that was sad.
What was I going to say? So one other thing I talked about this episode with someone else was I'm predicting that by the end of this season...
You talked about this with someone else?
Yeah.
Whoa. Wow. Was it on camera?
No. I mean, or if I was being filmed, I was not
aware of it.
No consent.
It was done without your knowledge?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's something.
But I have a theory that even if the show goes on for like another season or whatever, I'm predicting that it won't be in New York City next season. Because I think too many bridges are being burned.
Oh, yeah.
That they can't stick around. And this person was vehement that Dexter's going to like New York and he's going to stick around. I'm like, I don't think it's a question of like or not. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's going to be able to. What do you guys think?
Right. No, I don't.
Well, no, I mean, everybody knows what's going on there now.
Honestly, I hadn't even thought about next season.
Wow.
Really?
I don't know if there is one. But
Still
I mean,
into
it could be like...
I'm sure if this does well,
like
they're going
New
to
Blood
do another
and they just do the one. Who knows?
But like these Murderers Row. They're all from around the country. They're not all from right in New York City. They're just visiting because of this dinner. So
now see,
he could be going around.
That could make a great season too. Like if like, well, not even a spinoff, but like he kills Platter or whatever, and he gets his like Rolodex of like other killers.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Track them down.
There could be a lot of other ones.
Yeah, so you could travel the country and or world hunting down serial killers.
Dude, that would make a great.
That would really be a turn, wouldn't it? That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
What if we just predicted this?
Oh, what if they didn't even think about it yet?
That would be good.
The showrunners are for Dexter.
Yeah, I know.
I want to give us a holler. We got ideas.
I wonder if any of this was in. There is a series of books this is based on, right?
The original. I don't know.
Is
if
it just one book,
is,
or is there a series of books?
I definitely think there's more visual content than there is book material. The other prediction, and I mean this one's a little bit more obvious though. I mean Harrison will probably be in jail by the end of the season.
Oh,
why?
Right.
Because either he'll screw up or he'll let them take him.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Time will tell.
Yeah.
Time will tell. I don't know. I'm not making any predictions because I honestly have no idea what's going to happen. I'm just enjoying the ride. You can't do that. I got a thing for that now. You can't be, oh, shit.
That was faster.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's that. Yeah, it doesn't take him 11 minutes to find it.
Oh, okay. 11 minutes. It took like 30 seconds. I'm letting it run all the way through. There it is.
But
not bad.
They keep setting the groundwork for that to be like morally okay. You know, I mean, the guy was a rapist, serial rapist, and everything. Even Batista says that in this episode. Like, he goes, "Yeah, the guy you killed deserved it."
I'm not 100% sure that he really believed that. If he was just saying that to like,
he was saying
he was trying to good cop him basically.
Yes. Right.
But because I'm sure if that were the case, I mean, yeah, obviously, Dexter got some people that Batista cares about killed, but if you like ran the numbers on, he probably killed more bad guys than good guys.
And he did say, I'm sure your father was saying that everything he did was for the good of mankind, like, not for mankind, but, he was taking out bad guys and he took out some good people.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Including, he said, Dexter's sister and his wife.
Like I said, your aunt.
Yeah.
And then
your mother.
Yes, that's what really kind of got. I think that's what tipped him, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he hadn't really thought about
that.
But
he didn't say anything. He walked away.
Well,
He's like, we're done.
When he got up and left, and that's when his conscience started hitting him, too, I think.
Yeah.
But overall, I think that was, like I said, I thought it was the best episode of the season so far.
Yeah.
It was really good. A lot of information, some new characters, some really good characters. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how it plays out. Definitely still on the recommend list. Let's make a list of things we recommend. See how comparable they are between us. I don't recommend a lot of stuff. I recommend Dexter.
I recommend Havarti.
What's that?
I don't even know what that is. Okay, that's great. Well, that's it for this, I guess.
All right.
Because
we're going to end on the cheese. So that's it. You just shot the whole episode.
Thanks, Nabil. You screwed the whole episode up. All right. That's it for this one.
Dexter and cheese.
Thank you for watching Two Studs and a Dud. Please like, subscribe, and share this video.